You stirred up some controversy last night when you were asked about the arrest of Professor Gates of Harvard. And you were tough on the Cambridge Police Department. Do you regret saying that the Cambridge police acted stupidly?
You know, I have to say I'm surprised by the controversy surrounding my statement, because I think it was a pretty straightforward commentary that you probably don't need to handcuff a guy, a middle-aged man who uses a cane, who's in his own home. Now, what I do know is, as I said last night, I don't know all the details to the case. I think that I have extraordinary respect for the difficulties of the jobs that police officers do. As I said, them responding was exactly the right thing to do. And my suspicion is that words were exchanged between the police officer and Mr. Gates, and that everybody should have just settled down and cooler heads should have prevailed. That's my suspicion. But I was asked, you know, did it make sense for it to escalate to the levels that it did? And I said, probably not. And that, you know, it would have been more sensible for everybody to just, once it was established that Mr. Gates was in his own home, that we should just settle this thing down. So,
you still think the Cambridge police acted stupidly?
Well, you know, Terry, I think this is a classic example at a time when we're struggling about healthcare, energy. We've got two wars going on, that issues like this get elevated in ways that probably don't make much sense. I think that it doesn't make sense, with all the problems that we have out there, to arrest a guy in his own home if he's not causing a serious disturbance. Now, I don't know all the extenuating circumstances, and as I said, I respect what police officers do. What I can tell, from what I can tell, the sergeant who was involved is an outstanding police officer. But my suspicion is probably that it would have been better if cooler heads had prevailed.